Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, today I'm gonna be talking about a story time how I got robbed. Back in 2009, I was working downtown. I'm not gonna say the name. I was working downtown in a salon, right? I think that was my first job in Kingston, doing nails and hair, a little bit of nails. I wasn't doing nails as a professional nail technician, but I was doing hair, right? A friend of mine that we used to go school with together got me this job. It was a very good job, yeah. A lot of tips and all that. So while I was working there, because downtown is like, you can get a little bit scary at night and such. Bear in mind, I'm from like Lawrence Tavern, St. Andrews, so I'm a little bit scared of town. I'm scared of gun and all that shit. So anyways, I got that job downtown. So I realized like every time I gotta leave work, I gotta leave work late at night. So one night I was no, sorry guys. One actually I was like thinking, okay then, it kinda like scary downtown. So let me get a taxi that could basically I'm out in here. Let me get a taxi that basically can like take me home at night. So my boss used to have like a lot of taxis, like people that drive taxi for him and such. So I was like, okay, let me get one of his taxis to take me home at night. Bear in mind, like taking the regular taxi, you would pay like $30, but if I thought of him to take me home, he would charge me. He would charge me like $100. Okay. One particular night now, when he took me home, you know how some of these taxi man they kind of nasty and think like, okay then, I supposed to try to go with everybody and everybody, all into me and such. So he was trying to like to be all over me and such. I was like, it's not my style, and it wasn't even my type of guy, which I had my boyfriend anyway, so I never really needed anybody. Yeah. And I lived with my boyfriend at the time. So I tried him to take me home basically every night. So, he was like nice and friendly. So I thought he was just like a random, like a friendly little guy and all that. One night he decided to pass his place. So while he was taking me home, when he almost home, he tried to rest his hand on my legs. And I was like, excuse me, what are you doing? And he was like, I like you. I said, excuse me, I don't like you. And furthermore, I have my boyfriend. He go on and on and on. So I get upset. So I start swearing, telling him stuff and such like that. I was like, I'm not about this life and I'm not going to take a taxi anymore. Anyways, the following day, went to work now. When I went to work, explained to my boss what happened and such. They claimed to say I was lying, basically because it was their taxi. Okay, they say I was lying. I said, okay then, I'm not going to take that taxi anymore. So I might have well, I gotta walk going town until I can find a taxi I feel comfortable with to take me home at night, because bear in mind I'm scared to walk to get the taxi at night. So I rather the taxi come pick me up from my job. Okay then, the following week after I stopped taking their taxi to take me home, because I know the place got a little bit scary. The following weekend, yeah? Because if I leave work early, I can just take a regular $30 taxi to go home. But if I'm going to leave work late, especially on weekend, I normally charter their taxi to take me home. So one particular Saturday now, I finished work late. So after finishing work late, I decided that I'm going to walk to town because I never have a taxi to take me home like that. So I said, I'm going to go in town, take the bus to Crossroad, and then I take a bus to Waterhouse side. So that time I used to live at Robert Crescent, Kingston 5. Anyways, guys, just as I reached where the St. Thomas bus stop is, there was a guy standing right there in the corner in the dark. So as I was walking, he kind of look a bit scary. So I was walking, the guy was walking to me, and I was like, a lady was in front of me, he never stepped to her, so why me? So as I was walking, he's coming closer and closer. So finally when he get up to me, he was like, what you have in your bag? The time I had a small little wallet, I have a small little handbag, and he was like, what you have in your bag? And I was like, nothing. Bear in mind, I'm nervous. My foot them was shaking. If you could see my foot, I was like super nervous. My legs them was shaking and all that. And it was like, what you have in the bag? So I was like even nervous. I said nothing. Anyways, he moved to me now. He had his hand in his waist, so you know when he reached for his waist, I get so coward now. I brace back. So when I brace back now, he basically like he grabbed my purse off my shoulder. Yeah, he grabbed my bag off my shoulder. Bear in mind, I have my house key in my bag. I have my phone in my bag. I have everything in my bag, right? I was so scared. I go on the pedestrian trying to cross the street. So I went across the street now in the park. While I was going through the park, I was like, tonight is not my night. The light went off. So the whole entire park went dark. Yes, guys, yes. So as soon as I reached over to Captain, I think that was Orange Street, I saw a gentleman there, but I was crying. And he said, why are you crying? And I said, the reason why I'm crying is I just got robbed. And he was like, it gotta be over there. It gotta be those guys from East. XY, gotta be those guys from East, because that could never happen around here. Because bear in mind, I think Dodos was still in Jamaica or some sort of. No, I think Dodos, yeah, I don't know. But he was like, that can't happen around here. Gotta be over on the other hand and XY. And he was there talking and I was crying. Hear what the guy said to me. He was like, do you want me to give you a bus fare? He was like, so you don't have any bus fare to go home? I said, no, because he took my bag, my phone, my keys and everything. So I can't call my boyfriend, nobody. So he said to me, do you want me to give you a bus fare? Or you want to come home with me? Girlfriend, let me tell you. My mind went crazy. My face was long as I don't know how to explain it, but when I say I was mad and I was upset, I forget that I just get robbed. I wanted to go off on the guy so bad. He asked me if I want to come home with him or I want him to give me a bus fare. I don't say anything to him. You know what I did? I just go silent. When I go silent, he realized I wasn't speaking or anything. So after he gave me his he went in his pocket, he gave me $50 to take the bus. It was $20 to take the bus that time, the JUTC bus. So what happened is I took the bus and I told him what happened. So I paid $20. I paid $20 to go to Crossroad. Bear in mind, any bus coming, I was willing to go in any bus. I doesn't care if it was going half a tree or whatever. I just jump in the JUTC bus, because in the JUTC bus is more safe. So I jump in the JUTC bus. Drop me at Crossroad. After he dropped me at Crossroad, he said when after the bus dropped me at Crossroad, I went and take a 15 bus to go to Waterhouse. So after I take the 15 bus to go to Waterhouse and I reach home, my boyfriend wasn't there. I got to sit outside and wait on him to get home. When he came home about like 9-10 o'clock, and I was sitting outside in the dark crying. Girl, I cry because I have no key. I can't go in. I have no phone. I don't know what to do. I'm speechless. I'm devastated sitting outside. My boyfriend was like, where that happened? XY, did you see the face of the guy so we can go and get him? And XY, I was like, that's too much drama. But if I ever see that guy again, honestly, I still remember that guy's face. So when I went and I tell my boss what happened and such, you know what my boss said to me? It's my karma because I stopped taking this taxi. I said, don't worry. Don't worry about it. This is how I'm going to do it. Because bear in mind, my job was extremely busy. When I say busy, I used to make money. So this is what I do. I wait until it extremely busy. It was like in November going to December, because you know in December Jamaica get crazy busy, especially if you're doing ear and nails. I just wait until it close to December, when I know I'm like fully booked. I said, this is what I'm gonna do. I know I'm not dying. I'm not going to die for hunger or anything. You understand? I said, I'm not going back to this job. I'm gonna wait until when they need me, then I'm not going to show up. Up to today, basically calling my phone if I'm not coming back to work. I said, no, I'm not interested. You guys don't care about nobody feeling, so I'm not coming. Back to your job. So guys, whenever time you work with somebody, If that's somebody that basically don't give a shit about your feeling, you don't need to work with that person. It's always a better job out there. And I always tell myself, yes, it's always something better out there for you. You don't got to suckle for nobody bullshit and nobody shit. Because I'm not doing that. Yeah? And I think that was the end of my story time. He called me and called me and called me and called me. And my sister was like, you're not going. I said, hell no, I'm not going back. And shortly after that, I got the perfect job I needed. Okay? When I say the perfect job I needed, that job, after getting that job, girl, I hit the jackpot. When I say I hit the jackpot, girl, it started to make the money. When I say I started to make money, I mean money. I will go to work like 7 in the morning and I'm not leaving work like until 2 o'clock, okay? Like 2 o'clock the next morning. That's how busy and crazy it used to get. And then bear in mind, I just started to doing nails, like as a professional nail technician. Just go back to school, finish my course and all that, because I started to do nails from high school. So then I went back, I think I went back to school, finish up my nails course and start working. Girlfriend, let me tell you about it. So guys, remember to like my page, subscribe, comment if you want to hear about part 2 of how I got rap. Okay guys, love you. Remember, it's your girl Goodable. Stay tuned. Love you guys. Bye.